Hello, my fellow patriots. This is Alex with Disabled Vets Perspective, and this is the beautiful wife, mine. You can't have her. So back off, get away, stop. Don't even look. Just okay. Good. All right, welcome. This is our Christmas show. Christmas.
Christmas.
We have a interesting show planned for this evening. We got some really killer trivia, um, difficult trivia, so you better get your Google fingers working. I know that we are we have some questions that most people don't have common knowledge, but if I made it too easy, then it would be no fun. Um, I'm still dealing with a little bit of inclement weather. If you guys pray for me, please give me a quick prayer. Just let's hope we can get a stream going and get some good festivities happening. I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope everybody's ready for Christmas. If not, out of time. We bought everything on Sunday. Sunday
What time? Really? This
last
morning.
last night.
This morning.
Well, yeah, sort of this morning. So we, I'm on. Six stringer, how you doing? Here is made of solid chocolate and a wrap around are eight of these eight very difficult questions. And just so we know, we've got some rules to get out of the way. You can win one prize. If you win, please. You know, we've got a totally different setup this time, so the microphone's a little ways away from us. Um, Audio and video, everything looks good. I can just barely see that there are actually names written there in the chat. Usually, I have the computer right in front of me. I've got everything wise that is zoomed in about 150%, and I've got the tiniest little chat. I can't hear anything robotic for me. Anyone else? Um, you might have to turn off the AC. Um, roboting. Okay, how about now? See if this does any better. Like I said, we've got to have a good tonight first signal. Um, how about now? How about now? How about now? Turn off the AC. We'll. Hey Jeff, good to see you. Let me make sure we get a audio check, and then we'll be ready to rock this joint. One thing that you guys are going to want to stick around for is okay now. So, all right, it was my AC puffing and huffing blowing into the microphone. Sorry about that. Um, I spent last evening with the lovely wife, and we wrote ourselves a Christmas story. So, you're going to want to stick around for that in our custom made book, and we'll do that little story time towards the end of this. All right, so I wanted to start out just by talking about I found just got a neat little fuzzy story because you want some of that on Christmas. And this one is a Christmas gifts be blessing. That was the response from the church. So um, Christmas is alive and well, or, taking care of each other. And I just think that was a really nice gesture, because usually they're doing it, and so steps forward to help out. So, what do you think of our background? Our set. Lisa put in a whole lot of effort to get this done. I helped a little bit, but I've been pretty much the computer jockey in this thing, trying to get everything set up for the day. And she did all the decorations. Um, we have our little Santa mailbox. So let me make sure that you can, there, little Santa mailbox, so that we have our place to put our trivia questions. And also, as we move forward and we start making sure our signal is good and strong, I want to bring in some guests to, you know give them a personal Christmas blessing. Let them talk to you guys. Let them discuss their, you know Christmas thoughts. And so we're going to do some of that too.
Thank
Anyway,
you very much, Dan.
thanks. Shucks. Also, right up here, you can't have Christmas without Q, or is it? Okay, maybe that's not the spelling, but anyway, I have to sneak that in there. It's Q is going to have to be a permanent fixture in actions now, because we are literally getting the best Christmas present that a country could ever have, and that's to be saved from the destruction by a ball. But anywho, all right. Now, how we're going to do things. I will, after this live stream is over, I will be putting my email under the chat, and if you win one of the trivia's, you got something actually to write. You don't have anything to write it down. Wow, you are so unprepared. I bet you don't have a pen either. Oh, good. You can get out a lot easier than I can. So you're fired. Go get a pen, and then you can be rehired. But anyway, so you'll go ahead and take down my email. You'll send me your address, and I will send you a unique looking Christmas sock. Unique on it. Make sure to hang it on the side. So, address and obviously. So, what's up? What I miss? Full Walmart mode. Hello, welcome to DBP. We love you. Well, thank you. We love you back. What's next? Down.
Keep going.
Alex, what did you say, Fred? Alex just pulled a Trump. You're fired. Yeah, but he does it so much better. I'd be like, well, you haven't really performed well, and I think I'm going to have to let you go. He will be like, you're fired. Get out. Maybe a drop kick in the ass on the way out the door, this kind of thing. All right, let's start this thing out. What do you think? You ready?
Yep.
Question number 1 out of the trusty mailbox. And look at that. She is so coordinated. She had everything laid out. It's all stacked up in the mailbox so that everything points up. She's got them numbered and lettered and fancy line paper. All right. This is your first question. Are you ready? I'll wait until everybody says they're ready. No, wait, you can't. Never mind. First question. What was the original name for the night before Christmas? And Lisa will be watching the chat. The race is on, and everybody goes searching far and wide for the answer to the first trivia question. Let's see. Let's get ready to rumble. Um, Merry Christmas, y'all. Loving the Christmas ambience. Yes, yes. Thank you. We we had thought of this for a little while, doing something special on Christmas because everything has been so dark for so long, and something bright and cheery like Christmas to bring everybody together, to bring the
Zombie
spirits
farmer.
up. Zombie farmer, what's happening, brother? Good to see you. Visit from St. Nicholas. Yes, sir, brother. You got it. All right. Uh, you will be receiving one of our absolute finest in footwear with a chocolate Santa and a candy cane. I imagine you'll have to share it with the wife and kids, so break it in small pieces. So we got one zombie farmer. You got it written down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, brother. Just waiting for your email, and I'll be getting these things out after Christmas. Um, and I will see if I can make that happen this week. But if not, then obviously I have to wait until after the New Year. What did we got? Thursday and Friday. That because the first is on what, Monday? What is today? Well, today is obviously the 23rd. So yeah, we'll try to get them out this week. Either way, but you probably won't get them until after the New Year. Now, um,
Mm-hmm.
I was going to open up the show with that book, but then I decided to make that last. Um, I want to do this because I want to get something started. I want to see if, well, let's see. Uh, Boy, it's so hard to see from here. My computer's so far away. So paste.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, I would like to see Mr. Pete the Patriot, if you wouldn't mind, sir. I'd love to have you jump on here with me. I got the thing in the chat there, the link. I just want to see if we're going to be able to have guests with a weak signal, and I figure you're as good a guinea pig as any, because you won't get embarrassed if it looks pathetic and you don't work out well. But hey, great informer, what's happening? Uh, I should not have to work hard at guessing. Well, uh, you could work at guessing. Like I said, it's an adult channel, so have already that would be like 2 weeks. All right, so much. Feliz Navidad. Yes.
Oh, he's giving it up.
What is giving up?
Zombie farmer.
If anyone has kids that needs it, y'all. Bless you. You know, it's entirely your call. I mean, if you want me to send it to and you want to give it to somebody at your church, my exceptionally ask that you do that. Uh, Either way you want to do it. Um, see, potentially checking over the mail. We can do that. All right. Let me just 1 second. I've got Pete sending. All right, he's going to answer the phone, and then we'll have him right back. All right, so at least we know we can connect with somebody that will. Let's see, buffering. Yeah. You guys just let's keep praying. Let's keep doing it. Keep seeing if I can get a signal out because yesterday was hopeless for the inside Veterans Affairs is just not going to happen. And I just was hoping and praying that everything will go right tonight because we put a lot of effort into this, a lot of time into this, and
Oh,
frankly, it's fun. What's up?
he wants to give his up. We asked him the question about
What we can do is can,
the one I was going to read.
we can put it back in the pot, and if we want, we can come up with another question.
Well, that's what I mean. They could answer it that way.
Either way,
Except
we'll
for
just
the next question.
well no because we have 8 total, and that means 8 questions. So will have to do some quick typing or something.
Well, that's what I was saying. They could tell us what the meaning for it.
That's one of the questions.
No, the one that I read.
Okay, well
See if
let's build
anybody
up to that.
knows.
All right, double thumbs up. Don't you point those things at me. How are you this evening, sir? Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you too. How are you? Both of you.
Doesn't it have a beautiful ring to it?
Yes,
I
it
didn't have
does.
to say that. Happy holidays.
I never said it and I never will.
Where'd you go? Oh, there she is. Oh,
Hi.
you kicked her off the screen. Pete, Lisa, Pete.
Hi, Lisa. You did a
Unfortunately,
beautiful job on the background.
you did a beautiful job in the background. Yeah, unfortunately, with
Thank you.
the earpiece or the headset on, she can't hear you. She just sees you frantically waving and yelling and swearing and all that. So, yeah, right. Wait a minute, that's sign language. I know what you said.
You know exactly what I
So,
said.
what are you? What is your plan for Christmas?
My plans for Christmas. I will be spending Christmas with the family. Going to see my
Awesome.
mom, going over to the in-laws' house and doing all the good stuff. Family time. That's what it
Outstanding.
is.
Family first, I always say.
Absolutely.
And that's something I need to mention also. I was going to have Belinda on. Obviously, we were going to do this Christmas show together. You folks know that Randy had a heart attack, and he is doing exceptionally well.
Good.
He had to have 2 stents put in, but today was their first day of some cardio tests, and they wanted to do a test that was not scheduled beforehand. They kind of just said threw it on them. So they're taking care of that today, and she was unable to make it for this evening. So continue to keep Brandy in your prayers.
Absolutely.
Always be thinking about Belinda. You know, we love Belinda. She's our favorite person.
Yep.
Second favorite. Second favorite. But yeah. Anyway, so that's why she's not with us tonight. But anyway, so this was a little idea to just break up the ice because there's so much going on that brings everybody down, and I don't want to have any of that tonight. It is everybody should be in their favorite pajamas, sipping on their hot cocoa and chilling out, max and relax and all cool while shooting some b-ball. Wait, no, sorry, that was something else.
That's different.
Yeah, totally different.
Yeah.
So I missed some of your show today because I had to run out to the post office for some last minute mailings, which I believe will not be making it for Christmas. Better late than never. Anyway, so what do you have on your mind, sir? Anything you want to share with the folks? Anything
No, today what we did in my live stream today was just talk about food. I mean, basically, I'm doing what you did without the extravagant background. Had some fun, talked to a bunch of people, and just kind of, made it light for once.
Yeah.
Because
it is kind of nice.
It is. It is.
Here. Oh, there went the camera. Oh, there. I'm trying to get her in here. Okay. When we have guests, we have to squeeze up even tighter, which is fine because we are married, so I'm not too offended by her smell.
That's good.
It works out pretty well.
I got my coffee cup.
Always. I
That's that. So DM knows I'm just drinking coffee.
Love it. But anyway, so I wanted to just basically I want to bring people on that have that we've associated with in this past year. I'm not quite a year old on YouTube yet. I think it's March, maybe February, but I understand you were in November 28th or something like that.
Of last year.
So,
Yeah.
So you've had your birthday. I'm still waiting for mine. So
Outstanding.
it's cool though.
Yeah.
But anyhow, so I just wanted to get you on here, say Merry Christmas. We love hanging out with you.
Thank
we
you,
enjoy
sir.
doing the fact, fiction, and beyond.
Yes.
If anybody is not subscribed to Pete the Patriot, you're out of your mind, and you need to get it corrected.
Yep.
All right,
I'm
brother.
looking forward
All
to.
right,
I'm looking forward to a great year. A great year.
So
We're
what
gonna
is
do
our
great
subject
things.
about Wednesday?
We're gonna do the Great Seal. You know the seal.
Yeah, this Wednesday.
Not this Wednesday.
Chicken.
But that
You
nah.
don't
Well,
think there'd be anybody in the live show?
I don't think so. I think we'd be talking to just ourselves.
Well, I do that a lot. So,
Yeah, I do that too.
That works
Yeah.
out.
But that's what our
I
next show is
answer
going to be
myself,
about.
too.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
when you said I got to
Well,
get worried. Merry
the
Christmas
thing is,
to everybody.
I'm
Everybody-
all right about everything except for the fact of getting them to balance that ball on their nose.
Yeah, we're gonna
Because
figure
those
that
great
all out.
seals, man. That's
Yeah.
awesome. All right,
gonna-
well, that's Wednesday of next week, y'all. So Pete
Next week.
Patriots channel, that's Fact, Fiction, and Beyond. And make sure you come see us and subscribe. Love you, brother. Merry Christmas. And we
Love
will
you guys
talk
too.
with you a little later.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Well, that's awesome, Pete the Patriot, folks. I want to try doing a little bit of this to several people. I mean, obviously, anybody that would want to be a part of this Christmas special, I'd be blessed by your gracing us with your presence. I can do another one, and then we're going to do another trivia question. So, who wants to come in and give a little Christmas blessing and receive a little in return? That's what it's all about, folks. Step right up. Don't be shy like her. She's so quiet. This is an illusion. I've been married 30 years. She's not quiet. She plays quiet on TV. That's what it is. Anyway, so somebody jump in here and say, Merry Christmas. Anyone at all, everyone, all at once. That would really get crowded. I think Bobby and Dangerous Freedom is having a live stream tomorrow. Okay, we'll have to look for that. Come on, Donna, get in here. Come show some love. It doesn't all have to be all work and no play. All right, I'm going to hold my breath until Donna gets in here. Okay, maybe not. I'll just have to wait until next time. No way, I am a mess. Have you seen Exhibit A lately? Mess. All right. Well, since nobody's going to jump in here and give a Christmas blessing, we'll just have to go ahead and do another trivia question. You are correct. Your wife is beautiful. Well, thank you very much. I am quite pleased with her. I better be because I lost the receipt years ago. So, it works out well. She is my special mate. We are connected, and right now we're sort of connected at the hip because it's very crowded. All right, we have another trivia question. Get your Google fingers ready, folks, because here it comes. Hey, where was the birthplace of St. Nicholas and what year? All right, that it is it. That is it. We got it. Where was the birthplace of Saint Nicholas and what year? Like I said, these are not going to be questions you're going to get off the cuff. That's why I say get your Google fingers working. First answer of correctness wins. Uh, Alex is, she's a keeper. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I figure after 30 years, she's probably either too afraid to leave or gotten settled with me by now.
No.
Pete, incorrect. Now, this is a very tricky one. It really is. It actually surprised the hell out of me. But once we get a correct answer, I'm going to give you the details. Just gotta wait. Well, that zombie farmer.
Got it.
Where though? Okay, Patera, 280 in Patera. All right, brother. This let's see. We're going to have to do something about that because I'm sure that you already have a you've already turned one in. So
Do you want to?
well, I did say that we can have one winner at a time because there's 8 of them, so we don't have a whole bunch to send out a whole bunch. Kmart, 1976. Entirely possible. It was hanging in Arizona. That was a good answer, though.
Give it to another kid.
Give it to another kid. All right, brother. You know what? I'm going to do that on 2 of them since we're going to be donating them out like that. That's what I'll do. We're going to go down to the hospital. We'll give them to a couple of children in your name. But anyway, so that'll happen. We'll do that. All right. I want to take this minute and go over the St. Nicholas biography because it is very interesting. As you guys know, we lived in Turkey, and it was quite astonishing to realize, to figure out that St. Nicholas was born in Turkey. At that time, it was a region of Constantinople, and now that Turkey has boundaries and borders, and it's not the original Ottoman Empire, the actual birthplace is within the country's borders. So we found that very interesting. Anyway, it says Saint Nicholas, aka Nicholas of Bari or Myra, never missed a moment to help the oppressed. His hospitality brought the saint's name into existence. Not only is he a patron of sailors, but also children as well as thieves and barrel makers. His thought of delivering gifts to children gave birth to Santa Claus. Hi, puppy. Uh, the Wonder Worker's early life, that was his nickname. He became known as the Wonder Worker. St. Nicholas was first seen in the world on 15 March 270 AD in Patara, Turkey. His closest uncle served as a bishop where he took time with Nicholas during church sessions. After some time, he was ordained as a bishop, succeeding his uncle. Nicholas spent his childhood life in church praying and reading motivational books. It was in the city of Myra, Dimre, Turkey, that Nicholas Church was stationed. As he continued to serve the Lord, Nicholas urged the local youth to follow his belief. Well, his kind and noble nature towards his flock nicknamed him the Wonder Worker. And St. Nicholas became, Kris Kringle became Santa Claus. So that is the story of the birth of Santa Claus. And what?
Bread.
If you lived in Turkey, can I call you stuffing? Absolutely. I would be honored to be called stuffing. We lived we lived on the coast of the Mediterranean over there on the far west coast of Turkey in a little town called Marmaris, and it was absolutely stunning. We just loved it up there. We lived in a huge house, and we had 4 or 5 bedrooms, 3 stories, marble throughout. Quit bumping the camera. we had wrought iron rails throughout the house. This place was enormous, and we paid 500 a month for it. And our view on our third balcony, we could see out over the Mediterranean. It was just incredible. The cost of living there was very low for us, so we actually lived almost like royalty, but we sure as heck never acted like it. Grizzly, yeah, you got 100 pounds of lay down against me. You are going to lay on that camera stand, and you are going to make us look like we just fell off the planet. Sit down. Sit. Sit. What it is, we have rearranged the whole house so that we could have this behind us. Normally, I'm sitting with a big picture window behind me, and everything is right in front of me. And he has a giant throw rug that's as thick as a pelt, and he likes that. And right now, he has no rug, so he's angry about it. And now he's trying to be on my lap since I won't give him his rug. All right, Saint Nicholas, used to live over in the projects with his old lady, and they had a pretty good thing together because his old lady was really fine and she could cook and all that. Jeff, I had no idea. Grizzly, you gotta quit. Ugh. Okay, stop. Sit down. You cannot lay on the tripod. You can't do it. All right. Uh, when did Santa trade his green suit for the red
Good
suit?
question.
That's a good question. Uh, I do not know the answer. Yes, Donna, DM, thank you very much. Definitely still the plan. Going to Virginia with this one over here on the 20th, and that's 20th of January. We're going to be standing in solidarity with other patriots and Second Amendment supporters. It is. It will be a statement of civil disobedience. Um, we will be armed patriots, and basically because of the new laws that are going to be kicked in January, every single person that's there is apparently going to be in illegal possession of firearms. So they will probably make some stupid attempt to arrest everybody, but we will be there. And if you want to help make that trip happen, I will have my PayPal in the link. We're making the trip, and we are getting some incredible people that are helping us towards that goal. And the donations have been amazing. You people are awesome, and we will definitely be standing and representing the patriots of this country. And this is the red line. We are definitely not going to allow them to step over it. So thank you, Donna, for putting up that link. I do appreciate that. Um, what did I miss there? Do you know what year Santa turned his green uniform in for red? Luciano, I want to know that. That's if I'd have been thinking, I would have made that one of the trivia questions. Um, Harley's and Harley's Jigger, what's happening? Anyway, so if it's anybody that is interested in coming on for just a couple minutes and giving a Christmas blessing, or if you'd like to come on and say a little prayer for some people or whatever. I mean, this is Christmas. I want people to be able to come in and hang out and socialize and do all of that. We definitely have some more trivia questions. I got a story that's going to be coming up at the end of the broadcast, and that's one that she and I wrote last night. So it's a nice little fireside what do they call that? Footy pajamas wearing kind of story. So I think you guys will get a kick out of that. Um, yeah, so glad someone I know is going to this. Well, I'm glad I can be there on your stead. My neighbor, I love reggaeton. That's one of my favorite kinds of music. Um, all right, so doesn't look like anybody's going to jump in. Everybody's afraid of me. Is it the hat? Am I that intimidating in the hat? Really? I mean, is it that much? Um, all right. Y'all can all y'all can call me Rob if you want. Well, hello, Rob. That works for me. Um, Easier to say it that way. All right. You know what? Let's do another trivia because that gets the noodle going. This is Father Christmas wore green, not Santa. Oh,
Hmm?
interesting. Father Christmas wore green, not Santa. All right. From the trusty mailbox to Santa's mailbox. Question number 3. Google fingers at the ready. What was mistletoe used for before it was used for kissing? That is the question, folks. What was mistletoe used for before it was for kissing? That one is going to be curious. Somebody's gonna be beating their Google to death right about now. Uh, um, okay, no. God
Mm-mm.
bless America and hang in Arizona. No,
Let
it
somebody else
had a
continue. Don't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, loopy, no.
No,
Torture, no. Solid, no.
put
Teeth,
it like this.
no.
They they didn't eat it, so that they didn't eat it and they didn't drink it at its original inception. All right, you guys are off in different directions. Um,
Should you
in
say
its
it again?
when it was first used, it had a very specific use. Florida Jim said you can smoke it. Well, that's
No.
okay. Um, I'm wondering if I might have made that a little too vague. Um, let's
Mm,
say, um,
medicine.
good evening. Good evening, Sandra. Welcome, Sandra and McGibbon. Good to see you. Medicine? No, not medicine.
Mm,
Wow. I think this one got them as much as it got us. All right, let's do a little hint because it is Christmas. It's in the giving spirit. Let's say when you are standing
multiple
under
choice,
the
lol.
what?
Multiple choice, lol. There's no multiple choice.
All right, when you're standing under mistletoe, it's sort of a super. What is that? I guess superstition. But if you're caught standing under it, you have to be kissed, or bad things will happen. But that's got to be the hint.
Medicinal use only, no.
No, when it was first used, it actually was not ingested or used in any form of cooking. Um, you got to think more on what do you call it? Superstition. Um,
Ward off evil, that's close enough.
mm,
Hang,
Hang in
hanging
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yes, you got it. It was for blessing the house and warding off evil. They would hang it inside the doors, and that was what it was for. So you got one of these fancy socks heading at you. So when we get done here, you make sure you get my email, send me your address, and I will send it out to you. Uh, it is toxic. The Here's a little interesting thing about it because what we did was the we pulled up the question and then we brought up a little information about it. That way, it kind of educates at the same time. I know you come all the way over here for a Christmas party and have to deal with being educated. All right. Mistletoe is the plant that grows on a range of trees, including yellow willow, apple, and oak trees. The tradition of hanging it in the house goes back to the times of the ancient Druids. It is supposed to possess mystical powers, which brings good luck to the household and wards off evil spirits. It was also used as a sign of love and friendship in Norse mythology. and that and that's where the custom of kissing under the mistletoe comes from. When the first Christians came to the Western Europe, some tried to ban the use of mistletoe as a decoration in churches, but many still continued to use it. York Minster Church in the UK used to hold special mistletoe service in the winter where wrongdoers in the city of York could come and be pardoned. So again, mystical powers. And the custom of kissing under the mistletoe comes from England. The original custom was that a berry was picked from the spring, picked from the sprig of mistletoe before the person could be kissed. And when all the berry had gone, there could be no more kissing. The name mistletoe comes from two Anglo Saxon words, miste, which means dung, and tan, which means twig or stick. So you could translate mistletoe as poop stick. Not exactly romantic, is it? Anyway, mistletoe was also hung on the Old English decorations, the kissing bough. So that is the information about mistletoe. Hope that brighten some spirits knowing that you are kissing under the poop stick. It's so romantic. But yeah, it still is. I mean, if you got mistletoe, you got to kiss. So that's the way it is. That's the law. That's the rules. We can't be breaking them. I know. I knew guys that were in rehab that tried smoking toothpaste to get. Got to keep the mouth fresh one way or another, I guess. Um, all right. Come in and give a Christmas blessing or little prayer or anything like that, or we can keep going on the trivia and the knowledge that follows the question. Huh?
Effie just showed up.
Effie, good to see you. Welcome. Welcome to everybody. If I haven't said your name out individually, I'm sorry for that, but I am definitely doing a group wave. Group wave. All right. I'm not joking. I didn't think you were. People that are in captivity will look for any option to smoke their way out of thinking about everything. Oh, there it was. That was my keyboard. Merry Christmas to you, Effie. Merry Christmas to everybody. Absolutely. All right. So, who wants to do another trivia? Because we can do a trivia and then we can follow it up with a lot of great information. Um, after this show, check out Effie Loves America's little Christmas video.
Cool.
We'll do that. I'll go over there and check that out. Sure. All right. Smoked ham and hard to light. Yeah, but damn tasty. All right, we're going to do another one because we definitely have a really nice story to come up with to read. It's going to be awesome. Rex Havoc, you got it, sir. All right, this one is a good one. Where does the Yule log come from? Where does the Yule log come from? Where was it started? That is the new question, folks. Answers get a chocolate Santa and a candy cane. And we're just waiting for the answer to come flying up on the screen. Very short, Effie. Okay, well I'd sit and watch it if it wasn't very short. Sweden, Scandinavia, got to isolate it a little bit more. Scandinavia is regional.
Norway, right?
And Norway, the memo got that one. All right. So after the show, make sure you get your address to me on my email, and I will be sending you a chocolate Santa and a candy cane stuffed in a sock. Bears leave them in the woods. Well, different kind of Yule log, not one that I think you'd want to throw on the Barbie or in the fire. It comes from where it came from. Absolutely. It probably comes from the Yule tree. Kill me. Yule tree. Anyway. All right. With that in mind, let's go to the education factor of the Yule log. The custom of burning the Yule log goes back to and before medieval times. It was originally a Nordic tradition. Yule is the name of the old winter solstice festivals in Scandinavia and other parts of Northern Europe.
Oh, wait a minute. One said Scandinavia, we said Norway. So two goes out.
Um,
I'm pretty sure. But you said Norway and somebody said Scandinavia. Who said Scandinavia? Keep
um,
going. Right there.
yeah,
Six
okay,
string.
six string gunner. You definitely you got it too. So yeah, you send me your thing and I'll get you one of these too. That was my bad. I jumped on that too quickly. But Norway is the specific area of Scandinavia was the the region of the Yule log. So anyway, you both get a Santa and a sock. The Yule log was originally an entire tree that was carefully chosen and brought into the house with great ceremony. The largest end of the log would be placed into the fire hearth while the rest of the tree stuck out into the room. Nothing like planning on burning the house down. The log would be lit from the remains of the previous year's log, which had been carefully stored away and slowly fed into the fire through the
Give
12
mine
days
to
of
the
Christmas.
kids.
Huh?
Six string wants to give it away.
Awesome. We'll do that in your name. So we'll mark that down as it's been into Grandpa's medicine. Yes, yes, I have, and it was good. All right. It was considered important that the relighting process was carried out by someone with clean hands. Nowadays, of course, most people have central heating, so it was very difficult to burn a tree. Yeah, that place would be smoking. Uh, in province in province in France, it is tradition that the whole family helps to cut the log down, and that the little bit is burnt each night. If any of the log is left after 12th night, it is kept safe in the house until the next Christmas to protect against lightning. In some parts of the Netherlands, this was also done, but the log had to be stored under a bed. In some Eastern European countries, the log was cut down on Christmas Eve morning and lit that evening. So, interesting stuff about our Yule log. I like the Yule logs that we get at the bakery that you can cut and eat. Those are my favorite Yule logs. Chocolate, like stacked, rolled in cream. It is ridiculous. But anyway, so that is the Yule log. I hope you guys are enjoying this because I thought this was going to be pretty cool to do this, um, as well as okay, good Monday evening. Of course, send you a sock full of bullets. Hey, I like the way you think. Merry Christmas. Go out and shoot some metal things and paper things and stuff like that. Um, on nickels. Okay. Anybody want to come in and say Merry Christmas, or do you want me to just keep going with the trivia? We can do either one. We got a few more trivia questions. We got a good story coming up. Um, Shonda Graphics, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We're having a Christmas get together. Everybody in their stocking PJs and what do they call those, footy pajamas or something like that. getting ready for good. Um, all right. Let's go to. I will come in. Oh, Donna, bless your little heart or big heart. It's got to be a huge heart. Never mind. I meant that way. Come on in. Come get some Christmas love. And now cue the music for the curtains to be dropped. She must have been frantically getting her hair did and dressing up her makeup and doing all that stuff so she could come in here and hang out for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado or a don't, please welcome Donna DM Demod. Merry Christmas to
Oh
you.
God, I'm so close. She can pull me far away.
I know I can see you from here. You gotta lean in when we have guests. That way you don't have to people looking in your ear. Merry
My
Christmas
hair's
to
a
you.
mess.
How are you?
I was in the rain today, so I
Oh,
wasn't gonna come
well,
on. You can't even see my
I have a
ears.
hat
On my
on.
camera, you can see what I look at my ears and everything.
Well, I see your ears. So how are you?
Good. How are you?
I am
A
just
little
awesome. You
frazzled,
have
but
any?
it's okay. Alive and calling
Yeah, a
it.
little frazzled is good. It's kind
Huh?
of like waking up on Christmas morning, running for the gifts. You just kind of get your head spun. What are your plans for Christmas?
I will be at my grandbaby's at 8 a.m. to watch
Oh,
her open her presents. And then they are
awesome.
hosting Christmas with their whole family, so the whole family will be there for dinner. I don't
That's
have to do
awesome.
anything.
Yeah. Well, that's even more awesome. Yeah, we
Yep.
got my brother just got into town actually just a few minutes before live. So after get done with this show, I'm gonna go hang. But he lives up there in North Carolina, so he's been spending the last 24 hours pretty much driving. Well, with a
Hmm.
hotel, but anyway, it's cool to get family in. We're gonna do a Christmas dinner and do gifts and stuff like that. um, while I have you on here, I just want to say, make sure that if you have not subscribed to Donna DM Demod, what is the matter with you? You need to subscribe to her. She needs to.
There
You
we
need to get
go.
her.
That's
She takes care
better.
of everybody. Yeah, look at that. Now you can see you've got green antlers.
Yes. I was like, why is it so close? Oh, thank you, Linda. Yes, I hope
Listen,
everybody
first of
has
all,
I hope everyone has a wonderful, beautiful Christmas. Merry
yeah,
Christmas.
it's
Yes.
Merry Christmas. I love the fact that we are not shamed anymore for saying that. And
See, and I didn't mind saying it at first because I work for like a Jewish company, so a lot of people always said happy holidays because we didn't know if you were Jewish or you weren't, so we kind of was doing the in between thing. It wasn't because we were ashamed to say Merry Christmas, it was just because we had a lot of Jewish people and their Hanukkah is always near our like it started yesterday, no, today. It starts on the evening before, but today's like the first day of Hanukkah, so we always said happy
isn't it?
holidays, but then when it didn't even mean that anymore. I would say it on purpose, Merry Christmas in the stores.
Yeah. Well, I always try to say, you know, I say Merry Christmas, but a lot of times I'll say Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah, and hopefully that covers the two
Yeah, the
holidays
two
that are
major ones.
supposed to be
Yeah,
there at that time.
right.
Um,
I know. There's a Happy Kwanzaa. We have that on our schedule too, but we have to be all PC at work. But otherwise, I'm
yeah.
not. So
Well,
it's
that's a good
Merry
way to be.
Christmas. Otherwise,
Yeah, your show this last weekend with History Bee was really nice. We
yeah,
enjoyed
in
that.
Norway. Yeah.
But I think I might have accidentally or maybe on purpose kind of stolen the idea of the trivia from you, but
That's
that
okay. We got
must
it
have
from our
been
piece, though.
okay. All right. Well, I don't feel so bad. I don't
We're
have to worry
sharing
about
it all
hiding any
around. So,
evidence then.
yep, we're sharing it all around.
I like the idea. I think it's great. Gives people a chance to interact and
Yeah.
win a little trinket and
And you
little
learn
snack or
something new,
like that.
hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I'm all about education, and I like to teach about the things that I know, and I like to learn about the things I don't know. So that is right up my avenue.
Effie says, spread the trivia love.
Spread the trivia love. All right. Yeah, that we did. It's hard to spread it when it's being stolen. So I mean, we did that. You want
She
to?
gave us permission. She gave us permission to steal it.
Oh, okay, good. So
Actually, I
if
bought
there's
it too, so I guess that's okay.
awesome, so there's now I have to worry about being sued for trademark. Okay, good. Um, while you're sitting there, I'm going to throw up another trivia question
Go
because
ahead.
these are fun.
You have some good
All
ones. They're
right.
hard.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to do something so cheesy that people would be, you'd see 1,000 answers and then they would be going, oh my God, who got it first? But I figured that these were going to make people really have to do some research and think a little bit. All right, here we go. What year did candy canes start? It's not a trick question, but it is one that you got to look. You might have to look at more than one date. So, what year was the candy cane created? Is probably the way that needs to be asked for this specific question. Look at her running through Google. She's got those CIA computers. I know that because Pete told me, and Pete never lies.
I actually do have two on my table.
Yeah, you walk
I
into her
actually
room
have.
and there's a wall of monitors and.
No, I actually
yeah.
have. I have another one right there. As you can see, it's not doing anything though.
My voice is faint. Luciano says my voice is faint. Maybe when I don't know. The microphone is a little bit further away than it usually is. Pete the Patriot, you are awfully close, but no, sir. Thanks for trying.
The year 6? Wasn't it a year?
Jeff, nope, you are way too far back. Now, just remember in the question, what year was the candy cane created?
The atom.
That's
yeah.
the trick. That was the sweet stick. The candy cane was created.
No.
Linda, no. Way too far back. I think you guys are thinking
6.5.
The sweet, sweet stick. 6.5. You're getting much closer. Yeah. What is that? 1920. That's all right. It's kind of a trick question. DM, that's close to, but no.
When they invented peppermint, that might be good.
Well, they invented peppermint way back. But the reason is because there are 3 dates. And
invented peppermint. Peppermint's a plant, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was peppermint candy that was created.
Pete's close.
Pete, you are very close this time, sir. But not quite close enough. What you've got, you are almost in that region because you've got the first part of it. That date is correct. But remember, the candy cane, the little, when they turned the little hook and turned it into a cane.
Jeff is close.
Jeff, you're in the ballpark. What was that? 97.
No.
You guys are dancing all around it. It's in there. It's in Google. I promise you this because I am not that smart. I actually had to look some of this stuff up, and we wanted to make sure that we were looking up questions that really had it.
Effie says the first one didn't have stripes.
That's right. It was a peppermint sweet. That was what it was known to. Pete,
So
you
what
are
was it?
getting
Just
very, very warm, brother.
was it
It
just
was
white or
it was
just red?
peppermint candy. Yeah, it was just white.
White. Oh, okay.
It was a stick of peppermint candy, and it was just known as the sweet stick. That it was first started. What do we got? 1805.
You got all kinds of
All
info.
right, we're in the ballpark in the 1800s, and Pete right now the is-
1901.
yeah 1901. You got to back it up, Pete. You were so close on the 1856. They,
Um,
you're almost there. 1880, 1897. No,
Jeff says
you're dancing around it.
Jeff says this is proof the
Jeff's what?
internet's wrong. He's cheating and he's still getting it wrong.
Is proof the
Yep.
internet is
Yeah. All right. This is
going
1895.
close.
You guys are really close. 1870. Good Lord, Pete, you are so close. I can smell it. Maybe.
Smell the peppermint.
Jeff
Yes, I
is-
can smell the peppermint. It's almost oozing out of Pete right now. That's how close he is.
Jeff is close too.
Yeah, Jeff, Riddell, you're close. You're a little south. Pete, you're a little north. So,
Carly's
Miss Mary.
close.
told you guys this was going to be interesting. 1898. But you're a little north of it. What have we got? 1869. The memo. Not quite. Man, you guys are close. This was a good question.
Harley is the closest.
Huh?
Harley is the closest.
Oh, look at Pete. Look at Pete.
Pete said the same thing as Harley.
Oh, which one of you is going to get it?
No,
Which
Pete and
one
Harley
is
said
gonna
something
get it?
different.
1867. They both had that one. First made associated with Christmas, 1874. That's correct. That's the second date. The
Harley's closed.
what is that? Harley, 1868. Other direction.
66.
1866. Was that your answer?
Pete's eating a candy cane off his tree.
That was
Hi,
your
Patty.
answer, though, right, Donna?
What, 1866?
Harley's
Yeah.
the-
Yep.
Was it Donna?
Yeah, so that's Donna. You get you get one of
Well, you
these.
said it was only a little
Incredible.
bit more, a little bit north of
Okay.
That's pretty cool, though.
67.
Donna got it. She's first. And then
Yep, Donna came out with it verbally, but
I said it
that's kind of
verbally,
cool. You win a trivia question while you're live with us. Can't make that stuff up. All right. Let me see here because okay, that one I
Jeff
didn't
gave
have
up.
a follow-up with. What is it?
I said Jeff
What'd you
gave
say
up.
now?
He said,
Oh, don't give up, brother. Keep in the fight. Stay in the fight. All
yes,
right.
when did they get the stripe?
That was, and the stripes came to them in 18. I think 1839. I think it's 39. The sweet stick, sweet stick. And then it became a crook in 1866.
Wicked cool. Do you know in my hometown, our newspaper was the Wicked News, and we had Wicked Sports and Wicked Awesome everything.
That's totally wicked. For a second. All right, so
Uh-oh.
is in and
We
out
lost
right
them.
now.
Oh, they're there.
Okay. Yep, you're there. All right. Next one here. What is the full name of the man who introduced to the U.S. the poinsettia?
Oh, I just got 3 of them.
Yeah,
I'm
we've
going
got
to
ours
plant.
right here.
I'm
So
going to plant them.
you're far enough south, you probably get away with that. Up here where
Oh
we
my God!
live,
Do you know how big they
they
get? I
don't make it.
planted one time in my
Yeah,
yard.
12 feet tall.
Yeah, well, it was about 10 feet tall. Yep, about 4 feet wide.
Yeah, they're huge. They are not the little potted plant you see at
No,
Lowe's.
they only stay that way when you leave them in a pot.
Right. But up here where we are, there's just it gets too cold for them to adjust.
Yeah. Hmm.
Colleen, that's okay. That's the point. This is Google trivia because
Mhm.
it's you know the
I know.
questions we're asking we had to hunt for.
They're not. They're not here, Patty. They're at my other house, and they're outside.
This is like an old Christmas variety show. Will you favor us with a song next, Fred? Yes, Fred will sing a song next. Absolutely.
I want to hear
All
that.
right, Donna.
Kinda.
I'm going to let you go ahead and jump
All
back in the
right.
chat, and
Yay.
we're going to continue this thing. But Merry Christmas to you. God bless.
Merry
And
Christmas to you and
thanks,
Lisa.
thanks for doing all that you do. She said Merry Christmas to you too.
Merry
All right.
Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I just saw a blue one. All right. Has anybody gotten that yet? Who introduced the poinsettia? What was the full name of the person that introduced the poinsettia to the United States?
These jingle bells when you sing. It's the Christmas law.
You have to use jingle bells when you sing it. It's Christmas law. Okay, well, bells will be ringing. I like the Jelly Belly flavored ones.
Caroline got it.
Yes, Joel Roberts Ponset. That is correct. So at the end of the show, make sure you go to my email, send me your address, and you will be receiving a wonderful sock stuffed full of Santa and a candy cane. All right. I got 2 more trivias, and then I'm going to get to the story to close us out for the night. What year was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer written? What year was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer written? And let's see. I do remember that I've got the names written down. I know that we're going to be giving a couple of these socks to some children at the hospital on behalf of the winners of some of them. So that we will take care of this next week, I'm sure. Nothing yet. 38. Very close. Very, very close. Hanging Arizona's were very close. What year was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer written? The writer's name was May, but what year was it written?
Caroline got it again.
Who?
Caroline.
Caroline. 1839. That is correct. All right. There we go. That one is correct. All right.
Memo just said donate his.
Who?
Memo.
Oh, Memo. Okay, we'll put his name down and we will donate it on his behalf. This is awesome. You guys are great, man. Just God bless you, because that's a cool idea, and I think we're going to enjoy doing that. Now, let me read this little thing about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and that way you get the background behind it. It says Robert L. May wrote the story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in 1939 in a booklet for the Montgomery Ward department stores. The Rudolph story reaches its heights later when May's brother-in-law, Johnny Marks, developed the lyrics and melody of the song. The song was recorded by Gene Autry in 1949 and sold 2 million copies in the first year, going on to become one of the best-selling songs of all time. Incredible. All right. The
DM got what?
What?
DM got what?
DM got it. I don't know.
I don't know. Carolina got it.
I have to hit it again.
Who said?
All right. We got one more, and then it's going to be story time, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you got your cozy slippers on and you got yourself cuddled up next to the fire and ready for it. Got one more trivia question. What year did Christmas become a federal holiday? That's right, folks. What year did Christmas become a federal holiday? And there you go for that.
So on the uneducated.
Platinum status. The Christmas mailbox is now empty. We'll put those back in here, though. That way we'll keep them safe until we can take care of them. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yes. Yeah, I was talking to Donna and B on their show, and I was telling them about poor old Randolph. He was also ridiculed like Rudolph, and he was the one that ended up getting stuck behind Rudolph. Rudolph could stop on a dime, but old Randolph couldn't. He just couldn't do it. So you had Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer leading up the sleigh, and then right behind him was old Randolph the Brown-Nosed Reindeer, and still can't figure out how they come up with those names, but somehow they figured it out. Where are we at? We're
Nobody yet.
Nobody yet. The year that
Margot's
Christmas
close.
became a federal holiday in the United States.
Margot's close.
In the United States, what year did Christmas become a federal holiday?
Pfeiffer said hello.
I grew up in a huge neighborhood. We had only the red-nosed one. A red-nosed wino. Okay, yeah. Well, him too. I hope he didn't have brownness behind him. What is that one? All right.
Jeff is close. Wait a minute. DM got it.
Oh, DM got another one. All right. Okay, DM did get it. She's got the 1870. That's what year the I'll take those and put them back in the old Santa Claus mailbox.
That's the one from the story. We have one more.
Huh? No, I already did it. I just did it ahead of time, and I'm going to leave the story for the closeout. We got one more up there. I just want to make sure that they're in here so that we know what we're doing with the ones, because some are going to be sent out, some are going to be
Those
donated.
are donated.
Huh?
Those are donated.
Okay, good. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is story time. Lisa and I spent some time yesterday working on this story, and I think
Okay.
it's a
DM donate.
donate. Okay. You guys are awesome. This is killer. I love this. Just feel this oozing with the Christmas spirit. You guys just rock.
Okay,
Absolutely.
we got
My Patriots are
Carolina
the best
Sky.
one in the world.
Carolina Sky.
Like our book.
And
Lisa made that.
in Arizona.
All right.
Let's find out.
What?
Are they? What do they want? Do they want us to send theirs to them?
Well, it's their choice.
I don't know. Donate. Okay, she's done. Okay, the next one is in Arizona.
Me too.
Arizona's the last one.
90% of you, there's absolutely nothing it's totally up to you. Story time, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and so on this. All right, this is a story called "Twas the Night Before Christmas." You guys may be familiar with the original writings of this one, but this is not. It started up. "'Twas the night of Christmas, all through the like the heroes will soon be done. Liberals in bed, unable to sleep because they know they have sown. They know what they have sown. They will have to soon reap. Measured for jumpsuits and given cell numbers for Gitmo because life sentences for treason are promised and there they must go. When out on the lawn of the Capitol, Marines form with their mission to bring those treasonous criminals into submission. Jumping out windows, hitting exits in a flash, with hopes they maintain freedom with one last gasp. With handcuffs on their wrists and shackles on ankles below, they are marched toward prison buses in a well-guarded row. What? All right. To my amazement, with my ears I do hear hundreds of Harleys with Patriot riders draw near. Bus drivers sit in anticipation, eager to get this criminal cabal out of our nation. Patriots danced and gave praise. Patriots whistled, shouted, and yelled their names. By Pelosi, we can all give praise. God bless you all, and to all good news. Well, yeah, I hope that um, okay, gotta wait for the signal. Okay. How about now? Am I back? Lost refresh it. Right. Anyway, with this all being done and said, I'm going to donate those to Children's Hospital on behalf
Hanging
of
there,
the
Sona.
folks. Patriots. Good night, everybody. Good night. Y'all stay safe. God bless. Christmas too. I think we're